When Aaron Davis hears the beat, his brain fires a reaction to his hands or his feet. When his parents, Richard and Brenda, see the mental to physical connection, they remember at one time this simple task was impossible.
We get emotional.
Yeah, I mean, just, it's incredible, the difference.
Mm-hmm. Who do you like to play with at school?
This video shows Aaron just 1 year ago.
I don't know. You don't know?
He struggled in school, lacked social interaction, and seemed to be in a world of his own.
We were told he had a wheat allergy and he had a gluten allergy, and to take all of that out of his diet, and we tried that for a month and there was no improvement. And then we were told, the natural food market has these wonderful vitamins that will help, and we tried that and nothing worked.
Doctors then told Richard and Brenda their son had attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. The solution, medication.
He was still struggling in school. He was still behind.
Nothing made Aaron better. And just when the family had given up all hope, a friend suggested Interactive Metronome, a program that retrains the brain.
The first day he went through IM, that night we already saw a difference.
The benefits continued after every visit.
His reading went from 28% in January to 73% in March.
Within months, Richard and Brenda's dreams for their little boy started to change.
He probably wouldn't go to college. He probably really wouldn't be able to hold down a decent job. He'd probably have to stay with us for the rest of his life. And now we're both thinking, okay, we need to start saving for college.
Lori Schmidt knows exactly how the Davis family feels. Her son faced similar issues throughout adolescence, and that drove her to help others through IM.
When you were afraid of your child being an adult child living at home, and you see them succeeding, it's really you can't describe it.
The feelings shared by both families went from one extreme to another. But for Aaron, the feelings are a first.
No.
He's been happy before. This is the first time since we started him he's ever felt happy. Mm-hmm. It really is. He feels stuff now.
He also now plays kickball, interacts with friends, and even leads the other students in his group at school.
You pray for your child, and you want him to be successful, and this is the program. This really helped.
Lauren Seabrook, Kansas First News.
It worried me that something was going to happen to the dog. And, you know, being an animal lover, I couldn't just leave her there and not knowing.
Topeka's Sarah Sachs Jepson found this beagle one rainy night in late March along Auburn Road.
I picked her up and brought her into the car with me. She just sat on my lap like she is now, and I drove her home, and we got out, and as I brought her in the house, we gave her a bath, and I could tell that this was more than just a bite wound. It looked like a bullet wound.
Calling on her experience as a nurse practitioner, Sachs Jepson continued her exam.
She had a open fracture and some fragmented teeth on the opposite side of her mouth back here in her jaw.
She contacted people she knew with the group Saving Death Row Dogs, who helped get the dog treatment at K-State. Technically in foster care now, Sachs Jepson says Lucky will have a permanent home with them.
Yeah, she's just been a great dog, and she's just the sweetest thing. The girls love her.
The girls are 3-year-old twins, Avery and Greer.
She has a muzzle on her.
I see that, yeah.
Why does she have a muzzle?
Because her eye has to heal.
More treatment is ahead, and Sachs Jepson says she can't help wonder about all Lucky has been through.
She doesn't seem like she's scared of anybody, so, you know, it makes me wonder what really happened to her. Was this just an accident, or did somebody intentionally do this? We don't know. I mean, only she knows, and she can't tell us that. But we're happy with where she's at now.
Ben Bauman, Kansas First News.
It was a day of remembrance for the Topeka Fire Department today. Kansas First News photojournalist Nate Nottage-Tacey brings us the sights and sounds of today's ceremony.
Assistant Fire Chief Benjamin McCarter. Lieutenant William Frazier.
You know, we never are immune to the dangers of our job, but I think sometimes you can put them in the back of your mind.
Leslie E. Newman.
It's like a warm feeling for us because we know that they'll never forget. We can come by and see it because everybody goes about their business. They go about their normal lives, and it's just nice that they can swing by here, see their names, and remember that they did something special for the city.
One of those names up there was a very good friend of mine, Captain Tony Cox, who we lost a little over 5 years ago. Tony was one of the guys that kind of took me under his wing when I first joined the department, and been friends for a long time, and so it holds a special place in my heart to be up here today.
Today marked the opening of the Firefighters Memorial at the Fire Academy on Jefferson. The department plans to hold a ceremony every year.
Well, it is almost kickoff at our high school football game of the week between Seaman and Topeka High, and that is where we've sent Kevin Boughton to give us a look at some of the sights, sounds, and emotions at tonight's game. Hey, Kevin.
Hey there, Kelly. That's right. We're about half an hour from kickoff of the big homecoming game at Seaman High School between the Vikings and the Trojans from T High, and of course, some of the sounds you mentioned at homecoming game, part of the marching band. Now, here to help me give you a taste of homecoming here at Seaman High School is Mason, Colton, and Matt, and they've been teaching me a little, giving me a little music lesson on the drums here. We're gonna test it out for you. Thank you, Colton. All right, guys, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I got was a piano lesson from my grandmother when I was 8. But guys, you're the pros, take it away. Kelly, we're here live all night, and Alex is going to have a preview of the game on Up Next in Sports. So live at Seaman High School, Kevin Boughton, Kansas First News.
Kevin, I am impressed, but you are the weekly